Only going to do a few miles today. I'm parked at Bridge 70 on the Trenton Mersey, and I'm just going to run down into Rugeley. I need to do some laundry, get some water, go shopping, and my son is also coming to meet me today. He's bringing the boat dog and also a few parcels. So let's see what we can get, and we'll do a bit of recording along the way. Enjoy. Well, that's the first time I've used the bow thruster because I've never known how to use it before. Yeah, so I walked down this way yesterday and seen this little treat there, look. A little circus or a farm, not a farm, sorry. A circus or a traveller's caravan. You know, like a fairground caravan sort of thing for the workers. Absolutely stunning looking thing. And then, just by that as well, you got some land boats. Now that first one there, tug number 23, that looks proper old. I mean seriously old, as in a proper old working boat converted to a tug like an original one. Now I don't know whether it is. That's a seriously nice looking boat. I mean, that's got one hell of a deep draft and a huge propeller on it. And it must be a 25-inch propeller. It's absolutely massive. So, steer the boat and watch where I'm going and film at the same time. Not necessarily working with any of them. So that's just by Bridge 69, that is. And that's a lovely looking boat. And then you go through the bridge. So there's the Bridge 69. Go through the bridge. And on the other side you've got more tugs. Now you should know by now, I'm very partial to a tug. No, serious note, I do like tugs, and them pair there, they look stunning. They look absolutely stunning. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, they're still being worked on by the look of it. Now I'm assuming these are old tugs as well. Not quite as old as that last one by the look of it, but they still look fairly old. In the background, no windows, so that's having a lot of work. I came past here yesterday and there was oh, they're still there, look, there's gas bottles outside. You'll see them in a second. You see the gas bottles there, look, as well. So I'm assuming they're doing a lot of work on them still. But they're both going to look beautiful boats when they're in the water and up and running. Stunning. Both absolutely stunning. Well, we walked over it yesterday on our little wandering to get me some glasses, and now we're going over it in the boat. It's very wide. It's quite unusual because normally aqueducts on the canals were built quite narrow. But I'm wondering now whether this one has been replaced by the original. Maybe not, I don't know. If you do know, comment below, that'd be great. It'd be nice to know whether this actually is the original bridge or whether it was one that was replaced. There's the River Trent. This corner nice and slowly, and then crack on a bit more speed. Not that it's all about speed, it's not. It's about taking the time, enjoying life. So you all lot being about being canal fanatics and fans of canal video blogs or vlogs, you'll know all about the bloody steps. Sign there, and I'm wondering whether they're the bloody steps over there. The bloody steps. So, and then the sign is here, and I'll put a photo of that so that you can pause it and have a good read. Right, here we go around the corner, nice and slow. Nice and slow, no need to rush. Almost as if I know what I'm doing. I think you've had about enough of this. Just coming into, well, just in Rugeley now. And you can see the guys from the Canal and River Trust are putting in a new Armco. I was chatting to the guy yesterday, and he said it's a 2-year programme to do this whole stretch between bridge 66 and 67. But when that's done, there's going to be some fabulous mooring down here, because the shops are literally just a couple of minutes walk away. I think these are going to be very popular and busy moorings when they're done. And apparently they're dredging out all the canal as well, where they're putting the Armco, they're digging all the canal out and dredging it so it's better for mooring, so which is perfect. So well done, guys, absolutely well done. Just filling up with water at Rugeley. Bloody raining. Kind of put scuppers on the plans that I had. I was going to turn around and go back and moor up in Rugeley, do a bit of shopping, get a bit of washing done. You know, I'll see what it's like when I've finished filling it with water and drinking me pot of coffee. Yeah, we'll see what the weather's like. If it's cleared and it's not raining, I might risk turning around and going back. If not, I might move to the next town. Top of my head, can't think what it is. And I might moor up there and then get my son to meet me there with Boat Dog. So we shall see. Stay tuned, folks. Just entering the narrow section now between Rugeley and Armitage on the Trent Mersey Canal, obviously. Up until the early 70s, this used to be a proper tunnel. But I believe they opened it up in the early 70s to build a bridge and a new or a better road over the top of it. I suppose modern day demands called for it, as higher levels of traffic, and I suppose they needed bigger roads. So anyway, I digress. So they opened the tunnel up in the early 70s and built a bridge over it, and what we have left is what you see. And going back to an earlier vlog, this tunnel originally would have been dug out with pick and shovel and wedges, and again you can see all the working marks on the wall as you come through, where they'd have chiselled and picked and wedged. I don't know if they'd have blasted. I don't think they'd have blasted. It's probably too early for dynamite, maybe. I don't know. I don't know when dynamite was invented. Anyway, either way, again, it must have been toil, working underground in a tunnel. Yeah, in the dark most of the time. I'd have thought with perhaps maybe a candle if you was lucky. Yeah. And the thing is, they'd have had young boys as well. This is the time when boys used to work, and young girls as well. So kids would have been employed. You'd have probably had the man at the face, digging the actual front, and then you'd have had kids and probably women as well, bringing out the spoils afterwards. Hard times. Absolute hard times. Can we adjust the light? No, it's not having it. So there's no point in me flying through here with a bit of speed on, because the arse end of the tug does sit quite low and it's got a big prop on it. And every time I get in a narrow bit and I open up the engine, the arse end just digs down and it has to push shitloads of water out the way, and it doesn't seem to get anywhere. So, well, okay, that bang is one of my bollards. Hang on a second. Right, I'm back. That ping you heard was one of my fenders being pulled off. I got a bit close to the side, so the offending fender, you can just see is there. Hang on a second. Okay, so I pulled the fender off. But anyway, I reversed up, picked up the offending fender, and I'm back on the move. As I was saying earlier, there's no point in me flying through these tunnels. The big old prop on the back of this just seems to suck out all the water from under the boat, and the arse end sinks down and I don't seem to get anywhere. I just push shitloads of water in front of me and don't seem to go anywhere. So I might as well just go through and tick over. It's a little bit slower, but hey, we're not on a boat to go fast, are we? So there you go. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. I did fish out the fender out of the water, by the way. It's there, look. I bust the top off one of my wooden clips, look. Never mind. I'll rather than buying some this time, I think I'll get some good thick strong ply, and I will make my own. I want to make the same sort of thing for the top of my windows as well. When I was down at Braunston, some chap had got one of these, and on top he'd got a board fitted over his hatchways at the side, so that even when it's raining like now, so the rain's going into my side hatch, but even when it's raining with like the board on top, you keep a lot of the rain out, especially when you're moored up. It's not so bad when you're moving, because you can, well, I leave my side doors open because I've got an engine there and it helps to cool the engine. But if you're moored up at night or in the afternoons and it rains, you can put these boards up and it just stops the rain coming in. So I thought that was an absolute fabulous idea. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Armoured Shanks building. There is something kind of, I don't know, about big industrial buildings. There's something about them. I mean, they're not attractive, they're bloody ugly, but there's just something about them. Anyway, if you're sat down on the toilet watching this, there's a good chance you might be sat on an Armoured Shanks pop, because that's what they make here. Or that's what Armoured Shanks make anyway. Now she's warmed up, she's quite clean, look. She runs quite big. A little bit of smoke now and again, but not very much. Hello, my name's Steve Tyrrell. I'm the owner of this bad boy, Narrowboat Precious Jet. My YouTube channel is also called Narrowboat Precious Jet. Now the outside looks great, the inside not so good. So at the moment I'm taking some time off work and I'm cruising home to get the boat back to my home moorings, and then once I'm back at my home moorings we'll start on the inside. So it's all going to be placed on YouTube and documented, so if that's something you guys consider you might like, please subscribe and watch my videos, and also like my videos, comment and feel free to chat. Absolutely fabulous. So if that's something you feel you might be up for, click subscribe. You know you want to. Of course you do. Good morning. Day 9. Stopped at Armitage last night. Very, very nice mooring. Very quiet. Absolutely stunning. Took Charlie boy for a walk in the village. Fabulous. Got very wet. It did rain last night, but that's part of the fun, you know. So we had a walk. Threw his ball a few times, got very wet. So anyway, no plan on destination today, we just get as far as we get. I am going to stop at Hotwas. Some friends of the family have a pub there, and I can leave the Narrowboat there for a few days while I get the starter motor fixed, which is now the plan. So heading to Hotwas at some point in the next few days, get the starter motor fixed. Along the way we'll take some video. Show you the boat dog. He'll be here in a minute. So if I call him, he'll probably come running over. No, he won't, because he don't take the notice of me. Let's try it. Boat dog, come on. See if you can see him. Look, here he comes. You see him coming? Look, here he comes. Here comes the boat dog. Hello, Charlie boy. Well, he hasn't jumped in for any swans yet, but he will. He will. He likes his ducks. He's currently on the roof. He might go inside. He might sit on the rear deck. Who knows? He stands where he wants to. Charlie. He's a man of his own destination, as they say. So anyway, let's see what happens. Enjoy. Day 9. I think I've already said that. Look at him, look. Bloody idiot. Stood at the front of the boat like a figurehead. I think it's 1 bark for left, 2 barks for right. I'm not sure yet, because we're all over the place. He's realised that the houses that back onto the canals quite often have cats, and also ducks sit on their little steps as well. And that's what he's noticed now. Look, there's some ducks on the right hand side. Look, absolute hunter, look. Look at him, getting excited, wagging his tail, bless him. He'll be off the boat in the water in a minute, I can guarantee it. He's a little sod. I better put the phone down, because you know it's going to happen soon. Hang on, stand by. Now I think it might be a bit windy for this. We'll give it a go. Look at that view. Stunning. I keep saying that word stunning, it just keeps popping up all the time. But it just so is. Fields of wheat. How typically English. Fabulous. And boat boy up. Doing his duck hunt patrol. Nice little marina. King's Bromley marina. That's nice, I like that. But it's very, very quiet here as well. But you get virtually no noise. How fabulous. There's even a boat sales place there. Look, it's got shop, diesel, mooring rings, Calagas, boat sales, pump out, chandlery, ice creams, coal and logs. Fabulous, can't get much better than that. And just past King's Bromley. Another nice little mooring spot. How nice is that? Nice house there as well. Beautiful. There's even a little slipway by the look of it. Yeah, a little dry dock look. Wow. That's awesome. Whether it's still a dry dock or not, I don't know. That's Wood End Lock. Not far from Bradley Junction now. Bit of a leaky gate. Have to move forward, otherwise I'll be getting wet legs. And the gates are opened as well, so yeah. Getting wet legs down there for next careful. Right, gates open. There we go. Just get it moving a little bit, and then we'll drop the revs off and just cruise out nice and gentle. There we go. And we have a lock angel today, which is great, so I can stay on the boat. And there's a couple waiting to come up, or there's at least one waiting to come up, and there's one waiting to go down at least. So another nice lockkeeper's cottage look. Fabulous. Right, here we go, bridge 53. Okay, wind noise might be a bit of a problem here at the moment. Shade house lock, middle lock of the flight. Not really a flight, 23 locks. So we're going down. Got another lock angel on this one. Lovely chaps just told me to stay on the boat, so that's good. Makes life a lot easier when you're single crewed. So just trying to jiggle it in the lock so I don't get too close to the back or too close to the front. Anyway, Bradley Junction, here we come. Thank you very much.
They straight on or turning? It's straight on or turning. It's a little bit from the next one.
Perfect. A lockkeeper on the next gate as well, which is absolutely awesome. Okay, I thought last one was middle lock. No, this one's middle lock. Mistake. Anyway, you can see the pub just down there. That's Bradley Junction right there, and you can just see the pub in the distance. I don't think we'll have time to stop and have a beer. I want to stop and get rid of some rubbish anyway, so once we've turned right and gone through the swing bridge, I'll find somewhere to moor up, and I'll take little Charlie boy for a walk. And he's not too happy about being in the back of the boat at the moment, but I can't, because I'm on my own, I can't have him running around, so it's all good fun. Okay, so here we go. Another new canal. Coventry, my hometown. Look at that boat. How nice is that? Wrong way, there you go. That is gorgeous. That's fabulous. So I've just gone the Coventry Canal after the Fradley Junction. Looking at the shape of these buildings. These are all hangars, aircraft hangars. So looking at the size of that hangar there, this would have been a bomber base during the war. So they've had bombers or something flying out of here. Perhaps they even made them here, I don't know. I'll have to investigate. But that's definitely a hangar. So this is definitely an ex-World War II air base. One of my first jobs driving, I had in Coventry. We were based in a hangar just like that, and all under the hangar there was little rat runs and hideaways and air raid shelters and stuff. There was all sorts of stuff down there. Little boat dog running up and down the roof, look. He's loving it. He's on definitely on duck patrol. World class duck hunter, you know. Renowned for it in the dog world apparently. So he tells me. Not seen him catch one yet. That is very nice. I do love the profile of a boat sitting quite low in the water, especially when it's covered in rivets. It is about rivets, got to think about rivets. But that does look very, very nice. I like that. So you see them parked up like this with obviously little classic engines in there somewhere. It makes you wonder what sort of engine they have.